Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. So this is your love reading for the month of December 2018. You've already got your general reading for the month on the channel as well. You can check that out. It should be in a link above. And you've also got your year ahead reading sitting next door to this for 2019. So there's plenty to be going along with. I'll only be recording week aheads now until the new year, okay? And no more month aheads or anything like that because there's plenty here on the channel. Also, if you'd like to order a private reading, a year ahead, or any of the other readings, you can just click on the icon above and it'll take you straight through to the website. So for your reading, guys, we're using the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, okay? Really nice cards, show up nicely on the screen. So let's shuffle the cards, Capricorn, and see what's coming in for love for Capricorn. What's coming in for love for Capricorn in the month of December 2018 in a 21 card Gypsy Tarot spread? What's coming in for love for Capricorn in the month of December 2018? Show me. Alright, so we're going to split the deck, and this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, and let's put this together here like so, and let's have a look for you guys. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3, sorry, I'm just making sure I'm putting them the right way around, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, there we go. Right, let's have a look for you guys then. So what's going on around the mental and emotional for you guys? Okay, so this is about the Queen of Pentacles, and that's actually you, Capricorn. That's you on the card, that's you sitting there. I think that some of you guys, you've been thinking heavily about long-term relationships. If you're not in a long-term relationship, you've been wanting to settle down, probably have children, probably get married, because that's the Queen. There's a couple of court cards in the tarot that talk about people who are, you know, long-term relationship people, and they are the Queen of Coins and the King of Coins, okay? So some of you guys, your focus has been on that. So mentally and emotionally, how do you feel about that Queen of Coins, though? You feel the Seven of Wands energy. So I feel that right now, for some of you guys, you're probably not even looking for that because your mind has been on that. However, mentally and emotionally, the Seven of Wands is often, it can be read in several ways. But the Seven of Wands is saying to me here that mentally, because this is a card that signifies a no, the word no can come with the Seven of Wands, because it can say, well, I reject that, because this Seventh Wand person is rejecting the Six Wands. And mentally, you might be saying to yourself, you know what, I'm not really interested in the people around me. I've been thinking about this, but mentally and emotionally, I feel at the moment I don't want this, probably because of the type of people you have around you. Let's have a look at the reason for that Seven of Wands, though. I think that you guys are looking for true love. Okay, I think that you're not interested in having this as yet because with the Ace of Cups energy, you're looking for true love. What you want is true love. And I feel that, look, just looking at this card here and looking at the Six Wands, these are all the people that are showing you interest. The Seven of Wands in a love reading can also be desire. So this can be a card that suggests you've got a lot of people that desire you and a lot of people that are interested in you. And I feel that with this Seven of Wands energy, you guys, I think, are the person with the Seventh Wand. You're saying no to this. Not until I have someone who can show me true love. Not until I find my soulmate with this Ace of Cups energy. Now, in the present situation, you guys, the situation is all about the Empress. Again, they're very similar cards. They deal with the themes of long-term relationships, having children, nurturing and care within relationships. So what are you experiencing around that Empress energy in the present situation? Well, you're experiencing struggles with the Ten of Wands. What's the reason for those struggles? Because of the Knight of Cups. I feel that you've got... Now, be careful with the cards when you do them, Capricorn, because though the Knight of Cups is a nice card, and it is a nice card for love, this can also be a little bit of a flunky when you get the Knight of Cups energy. Because the Knight of Cups is a bit of a dandy. He's the type of bloke that will say, oh, I love you, and, you know, I'm really interested in you, and I really fancy you. But then his attention isn't very long. That's the problem with the Knight of Cups. And it might be that you're having pressure, experiencing pressure around finding a relationship that is true. And I think that you guys are looking for true love with this Ace of Cups, and especially this Empress showing here. I think that you're looking for the real deal, but you're experiencing pressure because you keep getting these Knight of Cups types. The types that tell you that they love you. The types that say, I desire you and I want you to be my long-term girlfriend or boyfriend. The types that flatter you with this Knight of Cups energy. But the problem is, in the long term, they tend to kind of peter out a little bit because they'll turn their attentions on someone else. And I think that some of you guys are actually tired of this energy showing here. Going on around your hopes and desires, well, the situation is all about the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, and also for some of you guys, it might be the situation around your present situation is all about beauty and being beautiful, and it might be what you're experiencing is that you want to hide away from that. Maybe this is something that you want to, with this Ten of Wands, not have the focus so much on, because it might be that what you've got with this Knight of Cups are only people, for some of you Capricorns, are interested in you for your looks, but they're not really interested in you for anything else, which especially shows here, because mentally and emotionally you're like, stop. You know, around this energy, I want to settle down, but mentally and emotionally, how do I feel about that? Well, I feel no, because what I want is true love. What I really want is true love, and all I'm getting is people who are probably only interested in me for sex, or they're only interested in me for the way that I look. And what I'm experiencing is a great deal of pressure around that. Possibly as well for some of you guys, because you do have a lot of love to give as well with this Knight of Cups energy showing here. Now, around your hopes and desires, the Knight of Swords is the situation. So the Knight of Swords is all about the attainment of a goal. The Knight of Swords, however, can be another one of those characters within the tarot when it comes to love, who will pursue you to the ends of the earth. But the problem is, and we can see this guy is pursuing the Empress here, his goal is to get a beautiful woman, to get a pretty lady, basically, is when he's rushing into this card here. But what are you hoping around the Knight of Swords energy? The Eight of Wands. I think that you're hoping that this happens quickly, but not for the reasons that I've mentioned. I feel that here, the situation is all about the goal. The situation is all about the pursuit with the Knight of Swords energy. Pursuing the goal of the Empress. Probably with the Empress energy, now we turn these words around and we say with the Empress, well, for Capricorns, it might be around their hopes and desires. The situation with the Knight of Swords energy is to have that knight in shining armour. Somebody's going to rescue you from having the flunkies that attach themselves to some of you Capricorns. And you say, well, I hope that this will happen quickly with the Eight of Wands energy. And the reason for that is because with the Queen of Cups energy, some of you guys feel lonely with the Queen of Cups energy. Some of you guys have a dream with the Queen of Cups energy. You're a fantasist. You want love. Okay? You want love. You know, and it's interesting because the tarot interactions are showing the Knight of Cups offering his love to the Queen of Cups energy, but her cup is closed to this. And I feel that this is you guys here, Capricorn. Remember, just because you're Capricorn, you can read as any of the cards. I feel just looking at these two energies here, you're tired of having this. You're tired of having people that come to you with their cup open, but you're not open to this here because you kind of have the... Remember, the Queen of Cups is also incredibly intuitive and perceptive. So your intuition says to you here, I need to close myself off from having the people that come in like this. Okay, because I find it very pressurizing because the situation is all about the Empress. So for some of you guys, the situation is all about nurturing a relationship, growing a relationship, finding love, care and support within a relationship. But you struggle with that because all you're finding is people that come to you with their cup open, but it's not sustainable. They come with a cup of love, but it's not sustainable. It's nothing that you can build on. And you guys are builders because you're Earth sign, Capricorn, Queen of Coins. She wants something more solid. So therefore, some of you guys shut yourself down emotionally from this. So around the hopes and desires, you say, well, the situation is all about the Knight of Swords, pursuing the Empress. I want somebody who wants to pursue me for a relationship in which we can support and love each other with the Empress energy. And I hope that this happens quickly because I'm sick and tired of having people that come to me with a cup of love, but really it's all about the desire. And I'm really tired of that. Around your expectations, Capricorn, you've got the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is all about the vision and it's all about waiting. So the situation might be around waiting for the correct person to come into your life with that Three of Wands. What are you expecting around that Three of Wands energy though? The Page of Wands you're expecting. So you're expecting, well, you know, Three of Wands is about the vision of the future, waiting as well. I think this is more about you guys waiting. You're saying, well, if I wait, I expect to have the Page of Wands. I expect to have somebody that will perhaps come in with the Page of Wands energy, show me a good time. I expect somebody who will come in, who will have a lot of fun with that Page of Wands energy. And the reason for that is because the Two of Coins energy showing here. And the Two of Coins in terms of love is all about the up and downness, the instability in love. But it's also about playing the field. You'll expect a Page of Wands because of the Two of Coins energy. I think that you guys have had a little bit of a checkered past in terms of relationship. The word checkered just come to me, and the Two of Coins is kind of checkered because it's kind of up and down, it's not consistent. So I feel that it's almost like you expect, for some of you Capricorns, well, if I wait, what I expect to have is somebody that wants to have a relationship, or says that they want to, who wants to explore a relationship with me, who wants to have some fun, because with the Two of Coins energy, I've had a bit of a checkered past in terms of love here. So you're still in this energy here. You're still, for some of you Capricorns, I don't think you're really certain about love. I don't think you're really certain of having, it's almost like you expect something that's a little bit negative in those energies as well. Because Page of Wands is not a great card to have. And you might even expect with the Page of Wands to have a short-lived relationship. Perhaps meeting people who don't know what they want with the Two of Coins energy. Two of Coins energy of a person can easily be that Knight of Cups showing there. So even here you still don't believe in that you're going to have that amazing individual show up for some of you Capricorns. Around your hidden aspect, what can you not see coming in? Well, the Seven of Coins shows it. So I think the Seven of Coins is saying that the situation is about you guys taking a step back to assess what it is that you have experienced in terms of relationship. What's coming in terms of that Seven of Coins? A Four of Coins energy coming in around that. So I think that some of you guys are going to take a step back to assess the relationships that you've had with the Ace of Coins. It's almost like these coins on the tree of the amount of relationships you've had, and it might be coming in around that you'll decide that you're going to actually just spend some time on your own with the Four of Coins energy. You're not going to give yourself to anyone perhaps with this Four of Coins. The reason for that is because of the Eight of Coins, the amount of work it takes to get a relationship to work for some of you guys, because the Eight of Coins deals with the themes of the hard work and effort that you put into a relationship. The Four of Coins can sometimes mean I'm not opening myself up to anyone, and the Seven of Coins can sometimes mean I'm taking time to assess what has been built, what have been the results of my love life, perhaps all through my life, and I'll decide I'm going to hold back a little bit here with the Four of Coins energy, because of the amount of hard work and time it takes to try and build a relationship with someone, especially if it hasn't worked out for some of you guys. The immediate future in December, Capricorn shows up as being the Ten of Coins. So the Ten of Coins could be something to do with the workplace. It could be something to do with a family get-together, or just a get-together in a nice place. A place that's social, like a bar, for example, or a restaurant, or that type of thing. What is it you'll experience around that Ten of Coins energy? Well, still kind of holding yourself back here, I feel, with the Eight of Swords energy. And what's the reason for that? Because of the Magician energy showing here, okay? There's somebody coming in here that I think you're not going to trust. I think you're going to meet someone with that Ten of Coins. I think it will be at a bar or at some form of an event. But I feel that coming in around that, I think that this is your energy here, Capricorn, where you're still going to kind of not commit to this energy or this person here, like to perhaps even to see them again because of the Magician energy. You might feel that this person talks a load of bullshit. You might think that this person's quite manipulative. You might feel that this person puts a face on, but you don't really know what's going on beneath. I just get the impression, Capricorn, that you don't trust love for some of you guys. I get the impression that you don't trust love anymore. I get the impression that you've got some very, very high expectations in terms of love. Okay, this can also be high expectations as well, mentally and emotionally, you know, especially with that Queen of Coins being your focus, because Capricorn is the Queen of Coins, that's you. So your focus is on what you want, and you want a solid, stable, secure relationship, children, marriage, the whole shebang. But mentally and emotionally, I feel that you're a little bit resistant with the Seven of Wands to that, because Ace of Cups energy, you want true love. You really do want true love in this reading. The overall outcome shows as, well, we've got the Nine of Swords. The situation is worry and anxiety. What's the overall outcome around that worry and anxiety? The Page of Swords energy showing here. So I think that with the Page of Swords, this can be, because if you look at the Page of Swords, look what he's doing. He's about to cut this free. So this is good in the outcome, because even though I'm seeing the situation being Page of Nine of Swords worry, I feel the overall outcome around that worry that you'll experience is the Page of Swords. I don't think you're going to let this get you down. I think that what you guys will try to do is you will try to release yourself from these negative thoughts that you've got about love. And the reason for that is because, Four of Wands is in the reverse. I think that with the Four of Wands in the reverse, I feel that it's because you haven't found your soulmate. You've not found your happiness with that Four of Wands in the reverse. Four of Wands reverse represents unhappiness. It represents instability in the home. But for me, this is not finding your happiness with the Four of Wands, not finding your soulmate, not finding the person that you want to be with. The Four of Wands in the upright is all about relationships, marriage, partnerships, happy relationships, happy partnerships. But in the reverse, you're not finding that. So for some of you guys, you say, I get the impression in the outcome, Capricorn, you're not giving up on love, which is good. Even though all through the reading, you seem to have been so resistant to relationships, though. It just appears to me that some of you guys have been really, really, really resistant to relationships because you're not getting the right people in. You're really not. You want true love, and all you're getting is these Knight of Cups, the people that you don't want. Remember, the Queen of Cups doesn't have her cup open. Her head is down. She's not got her cup open, but this person has. There's a tower interaction going on here where the Knight of Cups is offering his love to you. You show us the Queen of Cups in this reading, Capricorn, but you've not got your cup open here. You're not open, you're not receptive to what this person is giving. Probably because people come to you in desire, but it's purely about their desires and it's not about building in the long term. Let's get this reading again. For December 2018 and love, Capricorn, you guys, your focus is on settling down, getting married, having babies with this Queen of Coins energy, male or female. Just having a nice, solid, secure, grounded relationship. Something you can build on, you can invest in with the Queen of Coins energy. But mentally and emotionally, you're resistant to that because what you want is true love with the Ace of Cups energy showing here. Now, in your present situation, your focus, the energy around your present situation in December is the Empress. And this is all about building and nurturing relationships with the Empress energy. But some of you guys seem to struggle with this because you're getting a lot of dandies in with that Knight of Cups energy. You're getting a lot of people, men or women, who are very wishy-washy. They come to you with all of the emotion, but it's probably very difficult for them to sustain. And in your hopes and desires, but it's all about that knight in shining armor approaching you. This person who, the situation is all about having someone who wants this Empress energy, because this Knight of Swords is on a course to find a loving, solid relationship with an Empress. And this is what your situation is all about around the hopes and desires. And your hopes would be, well, I hope that this happens quickly because I'm sick to death of having Knight of Cups types come to me. People who I have no interest in. People who come to me with all of the love and all of the emotion, but they find it so difficult to sustain. So this is something that I really don't want. Around your expectation, though, some of you guys say, well, if I wait with the Three of Wands energy for the right person to come in, I expect probably I'm going to get another dandy in, the Page of Wands. I'm going to get somebody who comes in, wants fun, because with the Two of Coins energy, they're probably in between people. They're probably serial dating with the Two of Coins energy showing here. So, as far as I can see, I feel in these energies here, in these first four columns, I just feel that you've got kind of a little bit of a negative perspective, some of you Capricorns, concerning love in December. You don't trust it. You don't trust somebody's going to come in the initial stages of December. You don't trust that you're going to find that soulmate, that person that you're meant to be with for life. What you can't see coming in again, I think this is you, the Seven of Coins, that you are... the situation is all about you guys taking accountability. You're looking at what you have, what has derived from all of the relationships that you've been in. And some of you guys, it might be, well, because of this, what's coming in is you decide to hold back with that Four of Coins energy. You decide to protect yourself because you're the one probably with the Eight of Coins, Capricorn, that's putting a lot of the hard work and effort into this and feeling that you're not really getting anything. However, again, it reiterates itself and it says, well, the latter stages of December, or maybe during the holiday period, what we're finding is the Ten of Coins, where you do have a chance to meet someone with this Ten of Coins energy. But again, coming in is your reluctancy with the Eight of Swords energy. Probably you feel that somebody's manipulative or somebody's all for show, and they're going to be like this Knight of Cups energy. presenting, because the Magician is a presenter, presenting you with all of the love that they possibly can, but not really sustaining it. However, there's a change by the end of December, I feel, going into the new year. Maybe this is a new year resolution or something. The situation will be about worry. So some of you guys are going to be worrying here with this Nine of Swords energy, feeling really anxious about being on one's own. And I feel that the overall outcome around that is that you don't give up with the Page of Swords. You are ready now with this Page of Swords energy to cut through the Eight of Swords energy, showing it. Some of you guys will say, okay, I keep on attracting the wrong person. So what I'm ready now to do is find out why I keep doing this. Because the Eight of Swords shows up as mental limitations, mental blocks. And sometimes when you've got a blockage going on, you can keep attracting the wrong person in. So some of you guys, probably through research, through reading, through some form of meditation, maybe with this Page of Swords energy, will be determined to find out, because you're going to use the sword here to cut through the rope, to set yourself free. So some of you guys are going to be determined to find out why it is that you keep getting the wrong relationships or the wrong people coming in, because the Four of Wands in the reverse. Some of you guys are really unhappy about this with the Four of Wands in the reverse. You're unhappy because you're not finding the one with the Four of Wands in the reverse. You're not finding the right partner with the Four of Wands in the reverse. So some of you guys, I think this is a good reading, because I think that what I'm seeing all the way along, Capricorn, is that some of you guys have probably given up on love, and you're very, very, very guarded with that Seven of Wands against anyone that comes in with the Four of Coins and with the Eight of Swords. You don't trust people because you think that they're all for show. You know, you're not open to having people coming into you and saying, oh, I really like you, this, that and the other, and not following it through. But there's a pattern here, and also the Eight of Coins is patterns of behaviour, of course. So in the Hidden Factor, some of you guys are assessing what you have, what the results have been of your love life over the years. And some of you guys will decide around that to hold back from love, to protect yourself, because you keep on repeating the same old patterns. The Eight of Coins is also repetitive action of patterns. It's a pattern of work, it's a pattern of behaviour. And this is what you'll do here. Because you are consistently repeating the same patterns with the Eight of Coins, some of you Capricorns will say, actually, though I'm upset here and I'm fed up, what I'm going to do in the overall outcome is I'm going to read, I'm going to research it, and I'm going to find out with this Page of Swords, cutting through the rope of the Eight of Swords, what it is that seems to be keeping me held back in the same place, because I'm unhappy. I'm not happy, and I'm fed up of having relationships that don't work out. So it's good, because in a way, even though you start off the month, for some of you Capricorns, in terms of love, and I'm saying that this, some of you, because it is a general reading, remember, you know, even though some of you guys start of the month feeling quite down about love, quite negative about love, that type of thing, you'll actually start to turn around and say, well, actually, what is it that I'm doing? I need to find out with the Page. Remember, he's a researcher, okay? And he's going to find out, this person, he's going to find out what the hell's going on. And he'll do that with the sword. He's going to cut this free. So this is all about opening up your mind. Some of you guys are going to be opening up your mind to find out why you keep repeating these patterns. Because you're unhappy. No relationship seems to work out for you. So what starts as a negative perhaps in December, Capricorns, actually turns out to be a positive in the outside areas here. It actually turns out to be something quite positive, because it precipitates you then during the latter stages of December to say, going into the new year, I'm going to find out what it is that's going on. Am I the one that's creating the issues, or is it just bad luck? So you guys are really going to be working on trying to turn this situation around, which I actually think is a really positive thing for you to do. That is your love reading for December, Capricorn. I would like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.
The duck is alive, and actually very glad to set foot in America again.